Jeffrey, you are the state consumer advocate, and as I mentioned, as I understand your job, it's to represent all of us, the ratepayers, before the Public Utilities Commission. So you're our guy on Oahu, sort of. Could you clarify your position right now on whether the purchase of HEI by NextEra is a good thing, a bad thing, or what conditions need to exist to make it something that's workable in your mind? Just talk about your position, please.
Yeah, you know, the Consumer Advocate's Office, we've opposed this merger, and you know, the feeling is that the benefits that they're offering to consumers are they're just not significant enough. And you know, and let me go back to when they filed the application. You know, they offered benefits which they said would be worth $60 million, and that is by foregoing, and this is going to be difficult to say, they're going to forego the operations and maintenance portion of the rate adjustment mechanism, the O&M, the rate-based O&M of the RAM, and that's part of the decoupling mechanism that's in place. You know, when we analyzed that benefit that they were saying that they were going to give us, you know, we felt that it was illusory. And so now in the responsive testimony, NextEra has gone back and they've said, okay, they are going to actually reduce operation and maintenance expense for 4 years to give us that $60 million. Well, I still think this is insignificant. We want to see real tangible benefits being offered to the consumer. So, you know, unlike some of the interveners, you know, my position, and some of the interveners have said, well, there are no conditions that you can really add to this that would make this okay for Hawaii. And that would include the Office of Planning. I take a little different position on this. I feel that, you know, we can put certain conditions on this acquisition to make it acceptable. But the conditions we have recommended to the Public Utilities Commission, NextEra finds unacceptable to them. And this includes what we call a true rate plan. And when you look at what's happened to interest rates over the last few years, interest rates have come down significantly. And one of the things NextEra says they can give us if they acquire HEI and Hawaiian Electric is they say they can really lower the cost of capital. They can really lower you know, the ability to you know, attract capital to Hawaii. And so what we're saying is, okay, well, put your money where your mouth is. On day one of this acquisition, if you're allowed to acquire Hawaiian Electric, then let's truly lower that cost of capital. And let's go from the 10% where it currently is to 9%. And that's going to really return tangible benefits to consumers. And so we've also asked for a number of other conditions, one of it which is NextEra says they want to be a socially, environmentally responsible company, that they're going to be focused on consumers. So in Hawaii, we have this B Corporation law. So we're saying, okay, put your money where your mouth is. Be a B Corp. Go and be certified by the B Lab in Pennsylvania.
Could you explain what a B Corporation is, please?
A B Corporation it's kind of, you know, you have nonprofits and then you have for-profit corporations. A B Corp is sort of in between. It requires the corporation to really be a socially and environmentally conscious corporation. And when they go to the B Lab has certain metrics that they have to meet in order to be certified, and they have a point system. And you know, we've retained Ian Chan Hodges from Maui. He helped pass the B Corp law, and he's our witness who's going to be talking about that.